live from the cheap seats of Chicago. This is the Nosebleed Seats podcast, your front row pass to everything Chicago sports, from the Bulls to the Bears to the Cubs to the Hawks. If it's Chi-Town, we're talking about it. Let's get this thing started.
David, we're number one, man.
Listen, listen. I used to pray for times like this, man. This team, I just 7-3. Listen, I didn't think we'd hit the 7-win marker until maybe middle of December, late December, maybe, and then maybe we'd get another one or two games won. Listen, Bears are at 7, and I keep saying it, and because it's I didn't think we'd be at this point. It's what, the third week of November,
Yep.
and we're 7 games. We've won 7 games. We're number 1 in the NFC North. We're number 3 in the NFC conference in general. I mean, at the beginning of the year, I had the Bears winning 8 to 9 games.
Yeah.
Bears are 2 wins away from making that happen. And looking at the schedule, that doesn't seem that impossible. But but God, this was a great game. Not a great game, but it was a really entertaining one. Starting off, the run game has looked magnificent. I mean, this is a team that we worried about the run game coming up into the Washington game. And the Washington game, we looked great. And ever since then, they've looked fantastic. Maybe a couple hiccups here and there, but this run game has really been solidified. And it's helping this Bears offense be a top 10 offense in the league, which I knew would happen when we signed Ben Johnson as our head coach, but I did not think it would happen this soon. I mean, we're starting to see things click. The one thing I haven't really seen click, and it's been 2 weeks in a row now, is our receivers and Caleb. But I don't really blame. There are some throws that I wish Caleb wouldn't have thrown, and I guarantee Caleb himself wishes he could have back. I mean, obviously, the first one is that first big throw to Rome Odunze on that first drive in the first quarter. It wasn't a bad throw. It was a great throw. Maybe about just another step and a half ahead of Rome than it wanted to be. But Ben Johnson actually commented on the people were saying, well, we want Caleb to start throwing 50-50 balls. That's by design. Ben Johnson has said, I don't want him throwing 50-50 balls. I want him to be 100% confident in his throws. And after hearing Ben Johnson say that, it actually kind of makes a lot of sense looking at the throws Caleb's been making. I do, however, think that maybe we've seen him on the injury report the past couple of weeks. Obviously, we'll wait maybe another 30 minutes for this week's injury report to come out. But Roman Dunze and DJ Moore have been on that a lot. Obviously, they're all playing each and every week. But maybe it's time to do what you did for Swift about 2 weeks ago. Bench each one of them for a game. Let them rest up a little bit, especially with this tough part of the schedule coming up, so then they can be healthy. Because, I mean, Caleb's starting to rely on his other weapons, starting to rely on the run game a lot, like I just said. But he's also starting to rely on Loveland, which is why you drafted tight end so high, and also on Luther Burden. So I think might be the smart idea to start resting Rome and DJ. Maybe at least one every. You rest DJ 1 week and then you rest Rome another week, because I think having both of them out is a huge dagger in that offensive scheme.
Exactly. And I mean, just also the receivers you have coming off the bench, Luther Burden. He's amazing. We said we want to see him get more minutes, and just I agree fully. Just taking one of them out, in the game, like this Steelers game coming up, I wouldn't mind having one of them out for this one to relax. I mean, then we got the Eagles, which we were talking about right before this. They could, if everything goes right, you're potentially fighting for first in the conference. But at the same time, it's every game's important from now on, right? But it isn't the most important game. My thing is I want to make sure everyone's healthy by the time we play the Packers. The Browns, you can rest them. Then we're going to play the Packers again, and then the Lions. Those are when they have to be healthy, because that's the games that's going to determine how your playoff seeding is most likely going to look in those 3 games coming up. So I agree with you. I think they should sit one of them out in the non-division games and let the young guys, let them eat. You said Loveland's starting to figure things out right now. And what is exciting about this year watching, we are literally seeing the development like firsthand. not just with players on the field, from our coach, from when Ben Johnson first came in, it was a little bit of a struggle, iffy team, to now, look, they're running things beautifully now. Like you said, the running game, we used to not have a running game, and they had the bye week, right? It was the bye week, and then they played the Commanders. And it looks like that. It honestly, I don't know what they did at practice, but they must have just been working on that thing, hitting it over and over and over till they perfect it. Now you got the run game working. Play action pass is going to open up for Caleb Williams here if your run game's insane. So it's just fun looking at the development of the team and the coaching staff, and have someone like Luther Burden come in now, get major minutes in these non-divisional games for him now to elevate to that next level.
Yeah, I mean, like we've been saying, this is a team that we had a feeling was going to be good. I didn't think this Bears team was going to be that good. I'm being honest. I had faith that realistically walking into the season, I wanted to see two things. I wanted to see how Dennis Allen would do it as a defensive coordinator, which we'll get into in a couple of minutes. But I also wanted to see how this offense would work with Ben Johnson, especially in his first season. I really just wanted to see progression from Caleb. And we've seen that in a couple of these games this year. Evidently, last game, not so much, only 195 passing yards. But when you can rely on the run game, you can rely on your defense, and you can rely on this kid's clutch factor. I mean, I don't know what needs to be said. The man quite literally has the definition of ice in his veins. Yes, this week it really wasn't on him that the comeback was, but he still led the comeback nonetheless with the run game. But just these Bears, man, I've been saying it at work every Sunday. We need to have paramedics on standby at work, man, because these Bears are going to give me or another customer a heart attack watching these games. I mean, the Bears held the lead almost all game this week. In the fourth quarter, they kind of started to fall apart a little bit. Minnesota goes down, scores. The second I saw that we had 50-plus seconds left on the clock and 3 timeouts, I said it out loud. I said, you left Caleb too much time. Way too much time for the Bears. And I said too much time for Caleb. You left the Bears too much time, because it's not only Caleb. Yes, he's led a lot of game-winning drives.
But it was the kick return. Mostly the kick return set it up.
What was that, a 50-yard kick return?
Yep.
I mean, amazing. DeAndre Swift has a couple good rushes. Now you're in field goal range. I am not going to lie, though, when I did see that on third down that on 4th and 1, we weren't going to go for it. We were just going to let time run out. I was a little worried. It was a little far for Cairo, but nonetheless, man, he makes this kick. And I think as much as me and you've wanted to, and a lot of other Bears fans wanted to see Jake Moody again in this season at some point, we're not going to the Commanders, right?
Commanders picked him up.
Commanders signed Moody off the practice squad Monday. So, I mean, this is something that the Bears are going to, again, it's the special teams that are scaring me, man. I don't like this. I'm getting flashbacks to 2018 with that. But I think this Bears team is finally starting to realize that they are the goddamn Chicago Bears, and they need to start playing with a chip on their shoulder. And I mean, to talk about the defense, this is a defense that hasn't really had a pass rush all year. But when they're healthy, man, this Bears team is scary. This Bears defense is scary. Leading the league in interceptions, and your top 3 leaders in interceptions are all Bears players.
That's
Kevin
great.
Byard, Nasheer Wright, Tremaine Edmonds. These guys are leading the league with interceptions with 5, 5, and 4 respectively. And I mean, this is just I want to say this. The interception Nasheer Wright had in the end zone, that might have been one of the most emotional things I've seen all week. If you guys didn't know, Nasheer Wright was coached under the legendary coach John Beam. If any of you guys have watched Last Chance U, the last season that they were in Oakland, California, Coach John Beam was shot and killed Friday in Oakland. So not only going into that game was Nasheer obviously upset and trying to ball out for his former coach, but he played a good game, man. And I mean, getting that interception, you could see the emotion, and I just shout out to him. Blessings and prayers to Coach John Beam's family. Like I said, man, me and you can both attest to it. When you have a coach that touches your life, kind of like Coach Beam did for Nasheer, it's something special, man. So obviously it meant a lot to him. So, and Wright's played a great part of this defense all year. I mean, let's go back to the first time we played Minnesota, the pick six on JJ McCarthy. He's been playing very well for the roles that they've forced him into. Obviously, with all the injuries, with Jalen Johnson going down, Kyler Gordon going down, and now a possible Tyreek Stevenson injury, he's stepped up in a big way. But hopefully, I'd like to see him, especially now with the news that just came out that the Bears have opened Kyler Gordon for his 21-day window return. Hopefully, we see Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon on the field again soon. And Pilot, I don't know about you, but rotation wise, if Gordon and Jalen Johnson both come back healthy and Stevenson's healthy as well, it's going to be an interesting rotation. With not you're going to have Wright, Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, Tyreek Stevenson, and you're going to have C.J. Gardner Johnson. I would at least rotate him in at corner. I think he's been playing great at corner as well.
I mean, that's just a tough situation to put into, but at the same time, I mean, they have been great, but first off, Jalen Johnson's Jalen Johnson. His spot is, within, like, I get, like, the rotating, what you mean, mostly coming back from, but I would love to just see him, if he's at the level which we know he should be at, and the level he plays usually, he's a guy that's not getting rotated. Other than that, the rest of those, they should. I mean, the guys that took over that corner while all these injuries go on, they did a good enough job and a good job. And like you said, Wright just played an amazing game. That interception did very good in that games like that. Stevenson, he's playing a lot better. Mostly from last year, he has been playing a lot better. And it's gonna be interesting. But we know that the defense. This is gonna sound weird. I think even though they get a lot of turnovers, me personally, I think we still have a lot to work on in the defense side of things, and that's just what's great is with them coming back. Now we can finally build a perfect team that could do something in the playoffs. So I'm trusting in the Bears coaching and everything to make the right choice at the end of the day. I don't know what I would do in this situation. It's tough. I mean, you're an athlete like I am. If you see someone on a good form of run, you don't want to take them out. But at the same time, if it's a backup on a good form of run, your star player's coming back, what do you do there?
Yeah. I mean, especially you don't want to mess with the flow that's going on, especially in that on that defense. But I think rotating them, especially with the injuries these guys are coming back from, I think especially rotating them and keeping them fresh is going to be a big key part of them staying healthy for the rest of the season. But it's going to help not only the secondary but also the defensive line. And I got to give credit where credit is due, man. Austin Booker, Andrew Billings, Grady Jarrett, Gravon Dexter, and Montez Sweat, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I crapped on Tez a lot early on in the season. I wanted to see some pressure dialing up. I know it's hard when you don't have a secondary edge rusher or another big threat to kind of force double teams, which leaves you one on one. But man, I mean, Montez Sweat in the past couple of weeks has done really well in the past game. He's been getting pressures, and especially when you have Gravon Dexter, Andrew Billings, and Grady Jarrett as your D tackles rotating in, staying fresh, getting that pressure is going to help a lot. I do have to give credit to, and I saw when I was watching the All 22 film this week, I got to give credit to Austin Booker, man. I mean, he has one of the most impressive one arm jam and presses I've seen in an edge this year. And I mean, especially we saw it in the preseason. Again, it's the preseason, but I think he's slowly starting to make that impression on the D line, which is a great thing. But I mean, this was a big, like I said, this was a big week. Not only do the Bears win, Detroit loses, which I guaranteed that if the Philadelphia Eagles beat Detroit, I would buy some sort of Philadelphia Eagles merchandise, whether more than likely going to be a hat. Could not find an Eagles hat in my size. I've tried 4 different fucking stores and they don't have a hat big enough for my fat fucking head. So I'm going to keep looking. Maybe by the time the Bears play the Eagles on Black Friday next week, I'll have some sort of Eagles merchandise. But I mean, so the Bears get a lead in the division. They're number 3 in the NFC. 800th win as a Bears franchise. This is a team that's on a roll, and it's in a roll in a good way. But this is the dog days of your schedule coming up. Obviously, you're at home this week, big game at home, and against a familiar foe, Aaron Rodgers. And I mean, this is a game you have to win. Not only because it keeps you in the NFC North standings in the lead, it keeps you obviously in a good playoff contention spot, but also you got to get one over on Rodgers and what could potentially be his last year and more than likely his last game ever against the Bears and at Soldier Field. You got to give Rodgers one last ass beating at home to say that you might have owned the Chicago Bears and Soldier Field in the past, but these aren't those same Bears. So I mean, this is a huge game coming up. I really hope Rodgers plays. I know he was it broke or sprained something in
It
his
was broke.
non-throwing hand.
It was a small break. Yeah.
Repeat that for me. I'm sorry.
I think it was his fracture. He has a fracture in his non-throwing hand.
Okay, so but I mean, it's going to be interesting because if it's either going to be Rodgers or it's going to be Mason Rudolph. But either way, that defensive line is tough for Pittsburgh. That's a tough defensive line to go up against. So the Bears' offensive line is going to have its one of its toughest tests in front of them. But I mean, switching over to another Chicago team that has been balling out. Pilot, you're wearing their jersey right now. The Chicago Blackhawks are on fucking fire. And I mean, listen, I said it at the beginning of the year. I said, I want the Blackhawks to just be entertaining. Give me a reason to want to buy Chicago Sports Network. And they're giving me a fucking reason, man. I mean, they really and truly are. And I said last week that Bedard deserves a C on his chest. Hawks didn't give him a C last night, but they gave him an A, and he showed why he deserves that C. Man had his second career hat trick. I mean, not only is Bedard on fire, but this Hawks team in general is starting to click together and become more gelled and actually look like a good postseason push. Maybe not a deep playoff contention, but a good push in the playoffs.
No, they are. And the one thing is they look like a playoff team, which I'm very happy to say because that was the last thing I would expect this year. I did not expect them to be a team in the playoff. And, like in the beginning, it was more like, okay, they're pulling, we're playing good in the beginning. When's reality going to hit? I mean, we're a full month in. Like, these are a lot of games played, and they're getting the wins. And they're not just barely winning. That's the great part about it. Their offense is on fire right now. 5 goals last game. 3 the game before. 3 they lost in OT 4-3 to New Jersey, but 3 goals to score in a hockey game. That's a very good job. 5, 4, 5. Like, this offense is on fire. Connor Bedard is the main reason for it. He's just showing why he's the number 1 pick. And like you said, he does deserve to see. He is the face of the Blackhawks. He should be the captain, should be known as the guy that's leading them right now. And then, right up with him, that should be Spencer Knight. Best, I still think he is top 3, maybe number 1, but top 3 best goaltenders in the NHL right now. And he is doing his job, and it's just amazing to see this team working together, and they're only going to get better. They still have their draft pick, who they drafted very early on. He's in Sweden right now, and I have a former teammate. He lives in Sweden. He told me he watches him in person. He's like, you guys are about to get a nasty player over there. And I'm just excited to see where the future of this team goes on now. And this is a team that's going to make the playoffs. And I can't say they won't make a playoff push. Maybe they can win the first round. If they win the first round of the playoffs, I'll be extremely happy. Give me a little bit of hope during that time. But this team is doing something none of us expecting coming into the season. Mostly all the top analysts. If you're looking at ESPN's power rankings before the season, they were last place, bottom of the bottom. And I remember reading it myself, and it was like, oh, they're just building for the future. They're still rebuilding.
Yeah, I mean, this is a team that is making me, and that's what I wanted from this team, is I wanted this team to make me want to watch them. Like I keep saying, make me want to buy Chicago Sports Network, because me and you've had this conversation before. Anytime they're on ESPN Plus, you're able to watch them. You're able to watch them no matter what. I'm blacked out in my market area because I'm in Chicago, so I can't watch these guys. I have to either backdoor stream or watch a live stream on Instagram, or if I'm at work, I get to watch it. But other than that, I just have to see highlights and stuff on Twitter. So I mean, this Blackhawks team is starting to show why they're in such a big media spotlight, and that's a good thing. And I think they're starting to prove a lot of people wrong.
No, exactly.
But Let's go to a team that really hasn't. I mean, is not proven us. They might have proven us wrong because I think we were a little too high on them early in the season. The fucking Bulls, man. Listen. I originally thought that maybe the Bulls could do something early on in the season. I'm like, man, these Bulls actually look good. Now we're starting to see the Bulls team. They give you that false hope the first couple weeks, and now I want to burn every piece of Bulls merchandise I have. But I mean, at this point, me and you have talked about you got to gut the team at this point, man. I
Yeah.
mean, at this point, just gut the team. We go to double overtime against the Utah Jazz. You lose, and then you beat Denver.
And you got
what the fuck?
they didn't just lose.
Just gut the team.
They didn't just
Gut the
lose.
team,
They
and
lost.
I'm happy with it.
They lost to a guy that they drafted, Markkinen. He's an all-star now. What a like the point that we let him go in a position we needed the most in that power forward position is crazy.
Yeah, and I said it when we traded him, we should have never traded him away. But listen, Bears. Bulls just have to gut this team, man. I mean, trade Kobe. I mean, me and you talked about it. Realistically, there's two, maybe three people on this team you're keeping. Three, maybe four. I'm keeping Buzelis.
Okay.
I'm keeping Giddey just because the contract you gave him, and he's
No,
been
balling.
playing good.
He's hooping.
I'm keeping Io. I think Io's a good bench
Okay.
piece. Maybe Kobe White. I think Kobe White right now you have to keep him just because he's coming off injury.
But his
So
first
maybe
game
you
back,
will-
he's a baller.
Yep.
The thing is, what surprised me, his first game back, he was on minutes restriction, and they literally went, screw that, let him hoop. He dropped 27 points in his first game from injury back, which makes it kind of exciting for this team in a way to be like, what can we do when he's starting a regular rotation? When he's in there playing game after game after game.
Yeah.
And I mean, Io, how good has this guy gone? Oh my gosh, him coming off the bench and him hooping right now is great to see. And the only thing that's I like, I have a lot of actually high ups on this Bulls team right now because if you see though, everyone's getting in on the action. We don't win like we've been in a losing streak. It's because we don't have a star yet. And I think if you would just trade a couple pieces and to somehow get a star, I heard about trade with Anthony Davis, which I don't love, but I don't hate fully. I don't love, but I don't hate. But he continues to get injured, and right now he looks out of shape. From the videos and pictures I've seen, he looks out of shape. I would take it. But if we could somehow get a star in this team, and you have guys like that, this Bulls team is a playoff, like a deep in the playoff contention. Honestly, if we got one superstar, that's all we're missing. We're a trade away. Not trade away. We're signed. Not even this year. You can't even think about it because who's going to trade a superstar for what we have? But I say if you bring in a superstar into this team, this is a deep run playoff team.
See, like I see what you're saying, but at the same time, like I've seen how Anthony Davis looks. I've also seen the mock trades that people have put up, especially ESPN. I'm not giving up 2 first round picks. First of all, to get Anthony Davis from the Mavs now that Nico's gone, you're gonna have to give up not only at least 2 first round picks, you're gonna have to give up a star player or two. So you're more than likely giving up Gideon White to go get Anthony Davis, and then you're leaving Anthony Davis with Buzelis, Patrick Williams, and Io, and Kevin Herter. Maybe you avoid the play-in game. Maybe you sneak in as a 6 seed and maybe win in the first round.
I'm not saying Anthony Davis exactly. I don't know why I like the idea of it. It's just the point that I think we have Buzelis. What am I talking about? Power forward. It's fine. Me personally, I really want Vucevic gone, and I was talking about this. Why I think he's a terrible defender, and y'all can hate on me and whatever if you watch this. Literally every time we play a team with a superstar center, like recently against the Nuggets, and then when we played against the Spurs, I always put the superstar Wemby, Nikola Jokic over on points because Vucevic is going to do that. I really want him gone from this team. I don't care for him. I mean, he's a nice guy. He's Vucci main, but I think you could get something working for him in a trade to get a good player.
And here's the thing. I mean, I want the Bulls to prep for the future. I think it's time to start gutting the team, trade where you can get, try and get as much draft capital as you can. Listen, I I want a big body center that can be our main guy for years. Kind of like how we had Noah, but maybe a little bit more athletic, maybe a little bit
Who can shoot a little
more
more?
powerful. Yeah, and doesn't even really have to shoot that well. I mean, but especially in today's game, you kind of need a big man that can shoot. But that
Hey,
fucking,
Kobe,
I still
Kobe,
love that jump shot
hey,
motion.
Kobe goes like this, ISO for ISO. Joakim Noah, that's his jump shot actually.
I know it. What but no, that I think you can trade Vucevic right now. I don't think his stock is going to get any higher. Maybe you wait for a team that needs a center and that their center gets injured or whatever, and they're willing to give up a first round pick. But more than likely, if you can get 2 seconds for him and maybe cash considerations, I would take that trade for Vucevic
But do you
100%.
trust Bulls scouting that much?
I don't. I don't trust the Bulls front office to begin with.
It's a tough to say right now. Drafting wise, I mean, we drafted Kobe White, who's proven to be good. Io's now proven his worth. Buzelis has proven his worth. I'm just nervous about Noah, who's in the Windy City team right now. He dropped 28 points not too long ago. He's doing his job with the Windy City. I just wonder when he if and when he gets up to the NBA, if he's going to do the thing. I generally don't know how much I trust a scout. If I don't hate it, but I don't love him right now. But I get what you mean. I don't trust the front office. I think we've done a lot of stupid moves, like letting go of Markkanen. Why did we let him go? Now he's an all-star. He drops 40, close to 50 points against us.
Yeah, and I mean the thing is too is I think the scouting when it gets into the later picks is where they've come into a lot of questions. But I mean, other than the Patrick Williams pick,
Oh, that was
they've been
terrible.
pretty damn good drafting in the top into the top 10, top 11. I,
But the Patrick Williams pick could have been the difference maker. That was one of
it
that was
could
the
have,
highest pick we had. That was the highest pick we had recently.
yeah, you're not wrong. It definitely could have been, but I don't know. I want to see just the Bulls get some draft capital. I want them to commit to doing one thing. You can't be this middle tier. You can't be. Well, we're going to be a playing team, but we're going to lose the play-in. But we're not going to commit to being great, and we're not going to commit to being shit. If you were going to commit to being shit, I would understand. I wouldn't even be mad how you lost. I would be cheering for every loss so you have a better chance at the number one overall pick. But they're not committing to that, and that's the problem. So kind of going into the Cubs, I mean, this is a team. Listen, the Cubs gave Imanaga his qualifying offer. Imanaga does resign with the team. Kyle Tucker declined it. We saw this happening. I didn't see the Cubs offering Kyle Tucker a big extension, or at least the extension he was wanting. So Kyle Tucker's going to remain in free agency. Maybe the Cubs go after him again in free agency. I don't really see it. I think there's going to be a team not that's not dumb enough, but is dumb enough to give him the money that he wants. I'm praying to God it's not the Dodgers because then we're going to be fucked and I'm going to be watching Dodgers World Series wins for the next fucking 12 years. But I think the Cubs are really going to address this pitching in the offseason, which was a factor, especially in the playoffs. Obviously, Cade Horton will going to be your day one starter, whether it's at home or on the road. Justin Steele will be back, and maybe you go and get another pitcher. I'd like to see Screwball as a Cubs pitcher. I don't know what you're going to have to give him or go get him, but it's going to be a lot nonetheless. But I think what the main thing they're going to address, they got to address this bullpen. This is a bullpen that looked not only deflated, but just it didn't know how to address good hitters in the postseason. So that's the main thing that the Cubs front office has to spend money on. I know we're cheap; we don't want to spend money. You're gonna have to spend money. But now with Tucker gone in right field, what do you do? I think you have to go get, or you maybe not go get. Maybe I'd like to see them bring up Casey, Owen Casey as your day one starter in right field, and then if he needs a day off, you can rotate Seiya in there, and then when it comes to the DH position, I'd really like them to go get Kyle Schwarber, bring Kyle Schwarber home. You could rotate him and Suzuki at DH, and Suzuki can also rotate in the outfield to give guys days off. So this Cubs team, I feel like, is in good hands. They're on the right path. Getting to the divisional round this year and getting to a game five was huge. And I really feel like if Kyle Tucker swings that bat, we win. and we go to the NLCS and we play the Dodgers, we're more than likely we get swept by the Dodgers. I don't think we were winning a game. Maybe one game in Wrigley against the Dodgers. Maybe one. But that's it. But I mean, this Cubs team's giving me something to look forward to. It's giving me a reason to look forward to spring training, giving me a reason to look forward to uh, opening day. And I mean, at that point, I'll have been graduated. I mean, this is going to be a year where I know I am pilot. If you're here, I'm hitting a lot of Cubs games. This is gonna be listen. This is gonna be the summer that I might spend my whole summer at Wrigley this year, and I would not be opposed to it.
Fair, fair. I mean, Wrigley's always Wrigleyville after. Fair.
Hey man, one of the best times I've ever had.
Hey, fair, fair. Speaking of Wrigley, you told me that you're heading towards a college football game between Northwestern and Minnesota. First of all, how you feeling about going up to Wrigley for that?
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people do it, but if you sign up for the Cubs student ticket program, which they give like college students a lot of good deals on Cubs tickets, which is how I usually go to my Cubs games. They offered me a deal for the Cubs Minnesota game or Cubs Minnesota game. I'm sorry, the Northwestern Wildcats Minnesota Gophers game this Saturday at Wrigley, which might be one of the last games Northwestern plays at Wrigley. Obviously, the new stadium being built next year is going to open, so maybe they don't have any more games at Wrigley. I'd like to see it, but tickets are pretty cheap. I think me and a couple of my buddies, I think we're debating on going. It's an 11 a.m. kickoff Saturday. So I mean, I'm not a big Northwestern fan, but Northwestern's done decent enough this year that I think I might as well go and support Northwestern, or just go and have fun and get drunk, which is probably the latter of the two. But nonetheless, if we do end up going, you guys are going to get some content from that game. Hopefully, it'll be a pretty fun day. Obviously, sitting out in the outfield is going to be a little chillier, but I mean, experiencing a baseball game at Wrigley is fun. Experiencing a football game is going to be ten times as fun.
All right,
So
but
hopefully Northwestern can pull out a win because last week against SC was just abysmal.
but we're talking about college, and I thought this was a little fun game we're gonna go through. According to niche.com, I asked, well, I went on Google, typed it up, best college athletics in Illinois. So Illinois colleges, every level. Let's see if you could get the top 5 right.
Okay, so colleges of
All
in the state of Illinois. Okay. I'm gonna start at number one. I'm gonna put.
Well, no, you just have to say the name, and I'll tell you what number they put him.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna get the easy ones out of the way. I'm gonna guess University of Illinois is on there.
Hold on. Yes, number 2.
Okay, that's actually not that surprising. One of the better Big Ten teams. Northwestern. I mean,
No,
their facilities in general. Number one.
number 3.
Number three. Wow.
This is according to niche.com. I searched it up. I wanted to see.
DePaul is DePaul number one.
You're right. DePaul is number 1.
Now is this athletic facilities or just facilities in general?
It just says best college athletics, and
Okay,
we're not talking
okay,
facilities only. We're talking like,
just athletics. Okay, so then yeah, that makes sense for DePaul.
so you have one,
Actually,
two,
it
three. No, it doesn't. They're not
doesn't
the
make
top
sense at all.
basketball. I think it should be U of I. I think this list
I
is,
thought U of I would have been at number one for
yeah,
sure.
100%.
Cool.
But and then Northwestern
So
usually
one,
is
two, and
better.
three.
Yeah, but you got 1, 2, and 3, and that's the order. Let's see if you get 4 and 5. Uh, is where it is. You're gonna
Weird.
struggle.
Okay,
Every college in Illinois.
I don't think UIC's on there. There's no way University.
UIC is number here. Let me find it here.
So they're not in the top five. They're on the top 10, but they're not top
No, they're
five.
not even top 10. They're 13.
Ah, okay, that's not that surprising. Who would be in the top five? I know Chicago State's nowhere near that fucking top
No,
20.
no, no, not at all.
And NIU?
NIU's number 4, which that
That's it.
I can agree with it. I can agree with
I
it.
can see it. I could see it.
Now
I could see it.
number 5 is just I you might not even know if I'd be surprised if you knew if this school existed. It's a decently known Illinois college.
Eastern.
Nope. Eastern is not in the top. It's not even in the top 10. It's number 12. Eastern's number 12.
Okay, I know it's not SIU. There's no way it's Southern Illinois. If it's Southern Illinois, I'm going to be surprised. Is it?
Where's Southern Illinois from? Do you know the town?
Oh, fuck you. Is it no, I don't. What is it? I think it's
Southern number 5, Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. Number
Where the fuck?
according to niche.com. But I mean, I now let's just I just think that's kind of dumb. If you were to give me my top 5, number 1's U of I. Their basketball team is a top 10 ranking right now. Football team makes their rankings.
The fucking Cougars. Okay. I was thinking when I said Southern, I was thinking I wasn't even thinking Edwardsville. I was thinking fucking what the fuck was I thinking? Maybe I was thinking SIUE. But really?
Yeah.
Where does North Central rank on there? I have to see. Well, I know it's Chicago. They might. Oh no, it's Illinois. So yeah, where's North Central rank?
North Central.
If not, they're not in the top 10. I'm fucking surprised.
North Central's 14.
Who the fuck is that? Okay, I kind of want to just see who the fuck would be above North Central.
You said you got UIC. You got UIC. They're 13.
Okay, Wheaton.
Wheaton is not ahead of North Central. There's a Division 3 school. There is a Division 3 school.
Oh, University of Chicago. University of Chicago.
Yeah.
No,
University of Chicago. Hold on. No, that's University of Illinois Chicago. University Chicago is not.
Who the hell else would be? Chicago State's nowhere near that fucking list.
No, they're not. They're not ahead.
Illinois State.
Illinois State. Yep, that is.
Birds.
Illinois State number 9. Number 6 is a Division 3 school.
D3. It's not North Park.
North Park is number 25.
We made the top 25. I'm happy. It's a Division 3.
And we do have a friend that goes to this school.
Oh, is it fucking god damn it, Illinois Wesleyan?
Yep, number 6, Illinois Wesleyan.
Son of a fucking bitch. I knew it had to be in the CCIW. I'm trying to go through the CCIW teams. I'm like
number 7 is a D1 school, a very known D1 school
from Illinois. All right, hold on, let me think about this. Division 1 school, Illinois, very well known. It's not UIC, it's not DePaul. Do we know anyone that goes to this school?
We for sure do, but I cannot name them. But there's for sure people that go there that we do know.
Is it in the city of Chicago or is
it's in the city.
What the fuck is the city?
Really think about it.
UIC, DePaul, University of Chicago. Oh, motherfucker. Fucker. It's not Northwest. It's right.
They're known for their medicine.
I said Northwestern already.
Yeah, but other than Northwestern, they're known for their medical.
The fuck else is known for their medical in the city of Chicago?
It's on the lake. It's also on the lake.
Who the fuck? Oh, motherfucker.
Do you give up? Or do you want to guess it?
It's on the lake. It's not Northwestern. I know the fucking
insane March Madness run.
Oh, fucking Loyola. God damn it. I didn't even fucking think about Loyola. That makes sense. That pisses me off. Yeah, okay. We have to know somebody that goes to Loyola.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We have to. But anyway, if you were to ask me my top 5 personally, U of I number 1, number 2 would be Northwestern, number 3 would be DePaul, number 4 would be North Central. They have very good programs. Number 5, I could go Loyola. They have like decently known sports. I mean, they don't have football. UIC.
I would put Loyola.
UIC could. Illinois State, UIC, Loyola. I pick Loyola. Anyway, what would be your top five?
I mean, it's University of Illinois, Northwestern, DePaul, North Central. That's four. Five. Five, I'd give it to Loyola. I think North Central has been better than Loyola a little bit, especially in a couple other sports. But that'd be my top five. Maybe. Quick, where the hell? Here's a great question because I know somebody goes, where the fuck is Western Illinois University on there? I hope they're below North Park just so I could talk shit.
No, they're not below North Park. They're number
They're
15.
above North Park.
They're 15.
Okay, okay. Actually, that's okay. That makes more sense then. All right.
Yeah, North Park number
How the
25.
how the fuck do I not remember? How the fuck do I forget Loyola?
All right. So now, since you're already mad, maybe I should let you take it away from here.
Oh god, disappointment of the fucking week. Can I put myself on this fucking list for not getting Loyola?
It's
Uh,
up.
no, disappointment of the week, guys. For once, the Bears aren't on here, or some form of the Bears aren't on here. Uh, we kind of got a tie. I mean, it really was. It wasn't that hard of a week actually. It was more so hard trying to find a third disappointment of the week. But number one is the Bulls. Number two, Northwestern football, and then number three is Lids slash Fanatics. But I've already put Fanatics on that list, so I can't really do them. But winner, loser, whatever you want to call it, disappointment of the week is the Bulls. I mean, giving us so much hope in the beginning of the season, and I think that's more on me and you for believing in the falsehoods. But even so, you gave us hope. You gave us hope, and I was so excited. I'm like, you know what? This Bulls team's actually doing good. Maybe this year will be different. Maybe we'll actually be competitive. No, we're not competitive. I mean, quite literally, in our notes we had for the Bulls, usually we go into detail on just some of the topics. We just put gut the team. We didn't care enough this week to want to put something to fucking talk about the Bulls. Just gut the fucking team. I mean, this is ridiculous. Yeah, you got a few guys shining bright, but I mean, like we said, there's for sure two, maybe three or four untouchable guys on this team. You're two for sure untouchables. You're not trading. You're not trading Giddy. You're not trading Buzelis. Maybe you don't trade Io unless someone offers you a good pick for him. Maybe you trade him. I personally would keep him. And then Kobe White. Obviously, it's still early. No one's really going to offer you a first round pick after a couple of games. So maybe you wait a couple weeks, but I would start trading, man. I mean, at this point, you're not going to do anything. I don't want to be another playing team. And I mean, you're still early enough that you could gut the team and maybe have a good chance at the number one pick in the draft this year. Because isn't Carlos Boozer's son in the draft?
Yeah, he's one of the top players.
Yeah, I go get him. Somebody give me fucking something to like we talked about it earlier. Be one or the other. Don't be this middle of the pack fucking team now, where we're kind of good. No. Commit to one of the fucking other. Commit to being good and how great, great, grand. Be competitive in the playoffs. I personally, I'd like you to commit to being shit because then I don't give a fuck if you win games. The more you lose, the better shot we have at getting the number one pick. Because we own our pick this year. Do we not?
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
We do. Okay, so we own our pick. Just be dog shit. Be dog shit. Detroit's probably going to make the playoffs. I mean, the only other shit team that like you'd really have contention with, not the Jazz. Who? Maybe the fucking Pelicans? Or here, you want to go make a trade? Exciting, go get fucking John Morant. Do something. I mean, this team's not even entertaining anymore in a bad way. If you were losing in entertaining ways, I'd be okay. You're not even losing in that fashion. So I mean, go do something that makes me give a fuck about this team. Go make a trade. See what they want for John Morant. John Morant obviously wants out of Memphis. Go to him. Go see what New Orleans wants for Zion. Actually, don't. That would be a trade they'd actually do, and they'd go get Zion, and he'd gain another fucking 140 pounds living here. Don't go get Zion. Don't go get fucking Anthony Davis. I don't need Anthony Davis injury prone ass, and you're giving up 2 first round picks and fucking Giddy and Kobe White. Don't go do that stupid shit. Do something. Go get Trae Young. I'll take Trae Young on this fucking Bulls team. Fuck it. It's something to watch. Give me a reason that I need to care about the Chicago Bulls right now. Because evidently I got other fucking teams I can spend more time caring about. I can care more about my Bears. I can care more about the Blackhawks. I can care more about the fucking Cubs. I don't need to care about this fucking Bulls team if that's all they're gonna fucking do. But I'm just praying that this might be one of my bigger rants. Give me something. Do something. Something that's fucking newsworthy. Something that's got Stephen A yelling at the fucking camera. Something that's got Shaq falling into a fucking Christmas tree. Do something. I mean, Jesus H fucking Christ, guys. This is terrible. I thought I'd be ranting about the fucking Bears at this point in the fucking year. I'm ranting about the goddamn Chicago Bulls because they refuse to fucking do anything that is worth entertaining purposes. I'm supposed to escape reality and escape my life to be entertained. This fucking Bulls teams make me want to put a gun in my head, and I thought it'd be the fucking Bears. I can't fathom why it's so hard to commit to being shit. It's not that hard. Many Chicago teams have done it for years. I'm repeating myself. I'm so fucking pissed off right now, man. But Chicago Bulls, you're the fucking disappointment of the week. You might continue to be the disappointment of the fucking year at this point.
Yeah, man. I was crying over here. Just going in. I think that's just a good note to end it on. Yahoo Watch, I mean, comment if you agree with David's rants. Yeah, David, you have it.
James at this point. That fucking something. I'll take the dead carcass of fucking Jerry West. Something, please.
Bro, the dead carcass of Jerry West?
I don't fucking know. I'm ranting here. Give me fucking something, man. I'm like really pissed. I got work in a couple hours. I'm gonna go to fucking work all pissed off. David, why you at fucking Chicago goddamn Bulls? Piss me off. do they play tonight? Do the fucking Bulls?
No. Yes, they do.
Motherfucker, great. I get to watch this fucking sorry ass team at work today. Oh, that's fan fucking tail. Who do we play? I'm about to bet money against the Bulls, and you'll still find a way to fucking piss me off. Portland.
Portland, yeah.
I can't even bet on this fucking game because the Bulls will somehow find a way to fucking win.
Hey, I low key.
And then
I
the
put
Bulls,
a bet
they
out.
lose.
I put a bet out on this game.
Fuck this goddamn team, man. Fuck this team.
All right, guys. Before this gets way too rated R, like, comment, subscribe, check us out on X, TikTok, and yeah, go Bears. I that's the only team, or them and Blackhawks, them too. They're making me happy right now. Go those two. The Bulls can, I guess, go suck a dick.
Right there to the Bulls, right there. Unless you sponsor us, and you're not gonna sponsor us, so right there.
Guys, I got the jersey. I love the Bulls. If you want to sponsor,
sponsor him. Hey, you sponsor us, it'll be entertaining. I'll root for your fucking ass. What the fuck? God, I knew this rant was gonna go on. But guys, we'll see you guys next week. Like Pilot said, if you guys have any comments on what you guys like to see for either disappointment of the week, if you guys got ideas, tag us on Twitter. Let us know in the comments down below. And then we'll see you guys next week.